set up here, guys. Let me check the old YouTube. You know, guys, I'm sure you know. You get ahead a little, you go back a little. I just went back a little. Let me just check the audio. Guys, say hello real quick if you can. Let me know that everything's working. Yeah. Put the link in there. Join the show, guys. There's the link. Holy moly. I'm going to put it on YouTube, on Facebook now. A great jam here by the great Lynn Portis. This is she put the hoe in Hoboken, guys. I don't know if you're familiar with that song. Dun, dun, dun. Written for the great movie Miami or Bust, a Hoboken Bet, starring much of the cast of Tony and Tina's Wedding, the great off-Broadway show. They were in it. Scott Pilecki, Denise Fennell, Michael Perry, Alyssa Trupelli Barato, Justine Rossi Barilli, Susan Campanero, Conchetta Rose Rella, Amanda Jensing, not an alumni of Tony and Tina's Wedding, came very close to being an alumni on this show once. We won't talk about that though. Yeah, okay, so everything. We're jamming now. Come on camera in a second. Let me change the double S to one S on the YouTube so people don't think I'm stuttering. And speaking of stuttering, we're going to talk about stuttering jumping tonight, guys. Man, I don't know what. Geez, I wouldn't want to be John right now. Come on. Bingo night here at the office, guys. Come on down. See what all the fuss is about. Check it out. Gonna go full screen. We'll pod down on put the whole home Boken. We tried to listen to this whole song last week, but what a show last week, guys. If you were lucky enough to make it here, it was amazing. How you doing, bud? Good to see you. Thank you for having me. Just the great Jimmy D'Amato. Guys, come on down to the office. It's a great. I'm going to go over the menu. I love going through the menu real quick as a first thing I want to do, just so you come down here, check out the food here. It's just an amazing menu. But they have some extracurricular activity going on here too, guys. They have a nightcap happy hour Monday through Friday from 10 to midnight. Monday through Friday, a happy hour at 10 p.m. What is better than that? Say you're home, you're bored, you want to stay up a little bit later. Come down to the neighborhood, 68th Street, Park Avenue. Great spot right on the corner. It used to be the fantastic Rainbow Lounge, the Rainbow Bar. Got thrown out of that bar a few times, but we will talk about that, guys. Had a little problem. We're going to go live on Instagram real quick. We're on a IG too now, guys. I'll put the link in there. Join the show. Boom. We'll see if we get any volunteers. I would love to for anybody. Come on. Make the show go a little bit faster tonight. So yeah, the happy hour, the domestic beers $3, imported beers $5, drinks for $7, and then they got the specialty cocktails, Cosmo, espresso martinis, of course, and passion fruit margaritas. One of my favorite things upon margarita, I enjoy a nice cold margarita sometimes, guys. It hits the spot, and the tequila will keep you awake a little, guys. I don't know if you knew that. Uh, some of this alcohol I drink, like wine, and forget it. I have a couple, and I know I'm a lightweight. Listen, I've been dealing with it my whole life, guys. All the Hudson County partiers. I used to hang around with the biggest partiers. I couldn't hang with them. I couldn't do it. We used to split a quart of beer. Me and somebody else, usually Jerry Higgins or somebody, Tommy Siciliano. Oh, wow, I'm doxing people. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't say last name. But they wanted to team up with me because they knew I was going to drink half of the quart. So they would drink 3/4 of it. And I would drink. I don't know. I just didn't like the taste of it. Colt 45 probably most of the time, guys. You get that really cheap at the corner bodega. You go down there, maybe you're 16 years old, and I don't know. What do you want me to tell you? All the secrets of the Hudson County youth, how to get beer? I'm not going to do it. I refuse. But that's how it is. Yes, let me call up the office Facebook page. You can go on Facebook and search the office at 68th Street, 68th and Park, 6800 Park Avenue in beautiful Guttenberg, New Jersey, the most densely populated city in the nation, guys, and probably the world. And let's call that up real quick. We'll take that down, go to present. We'll go to share screen, and we'll bring up, here we go, Facebook. Oh, look at it. It's bingo night. So, yeah, like I said, they got things going on all the time here, guys. Let's go full screen on this. You don't see me, how about a little bit? There it is. Let me go back here. You come down. They got a great drink. Bingo boards. They got the chips. Yeah, now. A lot of people. You can hear the action. Let's turn the camera around. You can see some of the crowd over here. Let's go big widescreen on that. Solo layout. We got 2, 4, 6, 8. There's about close to 10 people back there playing bingo. Guys, it's a lot of fun. Let me take that name down. That's not correct. Great Greg Decos, great actor, was here. Guys, last week's show, how much fun was that? The beautiful Silvana Mastrolia stopped in with her boyfriend, Greg Decos, two great actors from Tony and Tina's Wedding, Zombie Wedding, a bunch of other productions. And then Greg Ascalise came in. Greg is bringing back Pizza Time, guys. If you're familiar with the shows that came out of Fort Lee Studios 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, probably longer than that. Greg's was the most popular show, Pizza Time, and he's coming back with Pizza Time and Glory Days, it's called. A lot of people excited about that. We're trying to do the finishing touches on his studio and his apartment. A lot of wires going on and stuff like that. But let's go back to a full screen on the menu here for the office, guys. We come over here to all photos, and they have the menus up here. Let's go right to starters, and then we'll do the entrees here, guys. So the starters, I've had quite a few of these. Maybe I'm going to go with the clams tonight. I'm not sure. We'll see. Flatbread, burrata, oreganata, clams oreganata, the Caesar salad. You can have shrimp, chicken. You have anything added to that. Watermelon salad, I had a few times. Just very refreshing and beautiful. You got the sliders, pulled pork sliders. Got to love that, the pulled pork. And then great meatballs. You can get chicken wings, grilled octopus, guys. Step out of your comfort zone and have a grilled octopus. It is very good when it's done perfectly. And they have the garlic wine sauce and grilled tomato. I mean, that's amazing. And that goes hand in hand with the mussels. If you like the octopus, try mussels too. I had the empanadas last week. Just fantastic. Very plump. Plump. Hey, look at Jimmy. Hiya, Jimmy. Then, they got, of course, calamari. You can imagine how to, guys, a spicy garlic shrimp. I might go back for that tonight. It was so good. And it's just the right amount of spice. You know, sometimes they put a little bit too much spice in there. and just takes away from the whole flavor of the shrimp. And then they have a huge 8-ounce dried aged burger, just fantastic. I had that. It took me about a half hour to finish it. Steak sandwich, maybe I'll try that too. Oh boy, maybe I'll try that tonight. Caramelized onions. Chicken parmesan, linguine, and like white clam sauce. Chicken Di Lorenzo, the great Jesse Di Lorenzo is the chef here. He sets the menu, switching it up every now and then. He has his own chicken just cherry tomatoes, mushroom, sausage, chicken and sausage. That's a little pappardelle, truffle. You get vodka rigatoni. The best way to have vodka, maybe penne too, but those big rigatonis hold a lot of the vodka sauce, if you know what I mean, and you can indulge in that. Chicken Milanese, fried chicken sandwich, grilled salmon, and the New York strip. So you got the sides, mac and cheese, sauteed spinach, roasted potatoes, sweet potato fries, grilled asparagus, and the add-on salmon, shrimp, and chicken. So whatever you want, you just say, "Hey, put that on it." You want the watermelon salad? Yeah, give me the watermelon salad with chicken. And when you have watermelon chicken, and next thing you know, it's trending on the Ding Dong and the TikTok. Can you see this stuff? Yeah, okay. You can see the menu right there. So yeah, guys, check it out. Come by. It's really in the great neighborhood spot on Park Avenue, 68th Street in Guttenberg, and bring your appetite, as they say, guys. So yeah, a little crazy day, guys. I came in today. I'm going to call my mom. I forget to call her all the time. Around 8 o'clock, I'll get to her. Let me just start. I got through the menu. We'll go back to full screen here, and we'll talk a little bit about the fantasy football. We did the picks this week. Me and my nephews and niece. I got the best team out there. I'm going to probably take it all. They win some big money. Really fun, guys. I don't know if you probably do still have time. Check out ESPN, and they make it so simple, guys, to start a fantasy football league. They have it all set up. You just got to do the draft. One person is kind of in charge of all the rules and regulations, which is kind of very self-explanatory. I'll go on to my setting here. I'm the Jersey Knuckleheads, guys. What a great team. And we'll call that up here so you can see what I'm doing. I'll get rid of remove. Guys, the soundtrack here at The Office is just amazing. They were just playing The Police. Now they're playing some Blondie, one way or another. You're bringing back memories of just the best of times back the 70s, no less, guys. Not even the 80s. Login required. Let me call it. I don't want to create an account. I'm already logged in. You got problems with this too, guys? You got to follow the bubble. Guys, if you didn't know it, that's my email address, and I'll put in my passcode. I'm going to log in. We'll just show you the setup real quick, guys. Oops, something went wrong again. Here's my team. I got Mahomes and Travis Kelce. I thought that was a good combo. I always like that. Usually they, of course, they work together. If one gets points, the chances are the other one's going to get points. You get double the points. And I think they're going to have a big year. They're not done yet. I think they have a lot to prove this year. But there's my fantasy football. Taking on my niece with her team. Next, let's go on the head-to-head. See, here we go. Message board, my team. Let's go to league home. And the one thing about fantasy football, you get to come up with all these crazy names for your teams. Our league name is just Give Me My Money. And that's what I'm talking about. Over here's a full scoreboard. You got the Dak to the future. You also have my team is the Jersey Knuckleheads. We have Armed Rodgery, little Aaron Rodgers there. Starvin' Marvin. My neighbors think I'm a blah, blah, blah. Dak to the future and the ghost of Saquon. Saquon Barkley not playing with the Giants anymore. So should be an interesting year to see how well he does. But yeah, this is how it is. You pick your team's name. Maybe you could grab a logo or something. And, you can either get really serious about it, guys, or just have fun with it. You can do the auto pick where the ESPN or the algorithms will pick your team for you. So you really don't even have to know football, just be in the draft. The next thing you know, you're going to win a few $100s, a few $1,000s, maybe $10,000, depending on what kind of league you're in. I know there's some big time leagues out there, but ESPN makes it really easy for you guys. So if you just go in there and you click on create a league, get maybe three or four of your friends together, and have a quick draft. It probably takes less than a half hour. Talk a little trash while you go along the way, and that'll be great. Yeah, so I'm in it, and you got to be in it to win it. They play almost to the end of the season because they need those other games. They need the last 3 or 4 games to find out who the champion is. Because once you go into the playoffs, it gets, they really can't. Not all the players are playing and whatnot. So that's a big thing. But yeah, check out the fantasy football, guys. It's fun. It makes the Sundays a little bit more interesting because you're not just watching your favorite team play. You're rooting through all the games, And with that NFL, what is that? Red Zone. Holy cow. You want your head to spin a little? You want to get a little dizzy? Join the Red Zone. They go back and forth to all the games that are being played. And once one of the team gets into the red zone inside the 20-yard line, then they shoot to that game because they figure something exciting is going to happen, either a score or maybe even a defensive play, an interception, blocked field goal. But you know what it is. So, yeah, check out the ESPN Fantasy Football League. Should be starting up this week. So get it. You can move really fast with this stuff, guys. You can have your league up in a matter of an hour. Soup to nuts, as they say. I don't know. I'm looking forward to it. It's always fun to play with your family, talk a little trash, act like you own a friggin' NFL team. And it's fun. We'll move along here, guys. Yeah, some of the stuff I just didn't carry last week. It was just so exciting here. Go back and watch the archives, guys. You could see them entering Silvana and the Gregs actually enter. Who's watching? Join in. Hit that button. Let me go on Instagram. Oh, a lot of people, guys. How you doing? Look, Lauren Cabrera, Camry's watching. Lucas, KZ. I don't know. John Rosado of the famous Rosado brothers. What's the story of Maria's joining? Great show, guys. I'm going to be finished at 9 and jump over. I'll try and put the link in there, and you can watch Animal House Radio. The great Carlo Valerio. Carlo, what's up, man? Join the show. I'm posting a link in there. If anybody would like to join the show, what's going on? Stop sharing. Trying to post it. I don't know. Stop sharing. Yeah. Animal House. I think Carlo, is it your birthday today? Carlo, come on the show. It's your birthday. The great Carlo Bolero helped me with Miami a Bus when it was just a script. He had me on his radio show, and we had an audition. A young lady made the cut. She had a couple of young ladies was there. I forget their names right now. It's been so long ago, but it was exciting. They came down, they auditioned, and they got a part. She played a bartender and did a very good job. I'm sorry I forget her name. Beautiful. Oh, my God. Very nice young lady. Very a lot of friends. Strong friends, boyfriends that were big muscles. Yeah. So yeah, absolutely, guys. What were you talking about? We were talking about, Miami a bust. But enough of that. Maybe we'll show a little. Maybe I'll show a trailer or something. But we're gonna move on because last week was we put it. Guys, Jelly Boy tonight, right now. Jelly Boy is a sideshow performer, and he's on America's Got Talent, and he's a Coney Island guy. I've spent a lot of time down in Coney Island, and a lot of fun down there, guys. Check out Coney Island, especially this weekend. I think they got a lot of karaoke. I sang karaoke pretty recently. Brought the house down on the boardwalk, guys. Sang a little Sinatra. I've got you under my skin, and it was a lot of fun. I met the Prince of Coney Island. He introduced himself to me a couple of times. I take a Tito's and Club, and I get the spicy garlic shrimp. Yeah, thank you. The great Grace, the bartender here, come down, check out Grace. She's a sweetheart, always very hospitable, always seeing if I'm all right. But here's a little bit of Jelly Boy, um, Jelly Boy the Clown. I believe his full title is. There we go. Now I don't want to get. I got flagged yesterday. Let me see if there's other stuff. Last week I got flagged for showing stuff. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but I'll kill the audio. Maybe that's a thing. And we'll just show it real quick what this guy could do. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Holy smokes, that's loud. Yeah. Get that going. Lower it. I didn't want to go to FanDuel. Mama mia. Here's a little bit of Jelly Boy. That's a good part right there. Let me share this real quick. I won't share it for too long because, you know, it's flag. It's a big thing now, guys. And well, it should be illegal to take other people's content and show it, but there's a few loopholes. If you make it different, you're allowed to show it in a different way. But let me just roll this, and you could see what Jelly Boy is all about. At least a small part of him. Come over here and hit play. There we go. So a lot of fire tricks, a lot of sword swallowing going on, guys, and that's exactly what he does. I don't know how they do that, how they open and look at no hands. He just lets the freaking thing fall right in. I mean, yeah, I hear you, Simon. So he's going to be on America's Got Talent tonight, guys. Vote for him. Please vote for him. It's just it's a big thrill to have somebody from Coney Island on the show and doing so well. I think it's the semifinals now, and he just does all the classic sideshow skills. The skills are just amazing. I'm sure he could do it all. And he said tonight he's going to do something dangerous. So for him, I can imagine. So over here, post. You do it. That's fine. Thank you. Salute. Mr. Meyer's watching. Mr. Meyer, can you swallow a lit match? Chris, can you swallow? No. Hey, now. No. Gina Miller, yes. Thank you. That's her name, Gina Miller. Yes. Awesome. And the great Samishka, you're watching. I got your message. I'll text you after the show. Oh, just great. Some great people on here. Why can't I send this freaking thing? I'm trying to send a link out onto Instagram. I think I just messed everything up. Mamma mia. There we go. We'll click on to that. Blah, 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 blah. There we go. There's the link, guys. If anybody still you look especially handsome, thank you. Mr. Maya had a car accident on the way here on Park Avenue. Very, very, very minor accident, but I'm in a rent a car. I'm in a finger rent a car, and now I have an accident with a rent a car, and blah blah blah. I don't know. I'll deal with it. I'll deal with it somehow. You know what I mean? But let me. I don't want to. I can hear this. I don't want to talk about it, right? So yeah, moving along, guys. I just checked the Insta. A lot of people watching on the Insta. Very cool. Thank you, everybody. Let me check the call. It's Carlo Valerio's birthday. He helped me out so much with Miami a bus. Guys, come back on. A couple of people watching. Join the show if you want, guys. There's a link. Yes, Mr. Meyer, you can have a remote guest come in. We just send them the link. All they need is a phone or a laptop with a camera. And it's very easy for them. Just open up the link and we can bring them right onto the show. Guys, Meyerville is back in a big way. This Thursday night, you could check out Meyerville. Uh, the time to be determined, thinking probably at least 8 or 9 o'clock. I'm not too sure yet. But we're going to talk about have a meeting soon and we'll figure all that stuff out. Um, so, yeah. So, since it was distracted last week with all these surprise guests, guys, I didn't get to some of the stuff I wanted to get to, which was good because just more material to bring over to tonight. Uh, let's see. I went fishing. A lot of fun going fishing, guys. I haven't gone fishing in years, and just getting back into it and figuring out when the best lure and the jig and the best bait. Fishing out in Jamaica Bay, out in Brooklyn and Queens. Just so much fun. Uh, Had a little accident on the beach, guys. You know, you think you're really doing well at a point, and I guess you kind of get a little loose. And I went to cast. The pole, the pole ends, and went flying and almost hit the wonderful person that I was fishing with. Uh, and it was very embarrassing, and they told me so. They told me that it was embarrassing, that they were embarrassed, that I must have looked very embarrassing to anybody who was passing by. In fact, there were a few fishermen there who seemed like they were very good. And if they saw me, I'd be embarrassed. But, you got to roll with it, guys, uh, and take it as it comes a little. You know what I mean? We can follow the Mets. Let's do a little Mets and Yankees, see how they are. The end of the season is getting closer, guys. And the Mets are fighting to get into that wild card spot. They're playing tonight at 9:40 out in Arizona against the Diamondbacks. Uh, let's look at their record here in the standings, and I'll call that up so we can all look at it together here. Boom. And I'll present that screen. I'll do a little bit about the Mets. So here they are. And 5 games above 500. That's really good. I know they were teetering there for a while. Uh, and it really doesn't say, here we go. We'll go to wild card race. And you can see here, Mets are definitely in it. 3 games back, and they're facing the Diamondbacks. So they could do a really big a double jump here. If they play 3 games up there, and next thing you know, they're going to be probably tied for first to get, or maybe that does have that wild card. Here's the NL leaders, and here's the race for the wild card. So yeah, definitely in good shape. They've been winning, I believe, as of yet. They're kind of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back with the Mets. But you got that guy Jose Lindor. Oh, is that his name? And what a player he is! NFL MVP candidate for sure. Very exciting for him. I see every time I see he's hitting a double, another double, another double. It's amazing. The Joe 76 is joining. Joe Kenny Mack. Holy cow! Kenny, how you doing? Good to see you. Got all these alumni back in the day coming back, guys. Checking out my show live from the office. No fees, single game tickets, guys. Get it. $5 Tuesdays. Go see the Mets. No excuse not to see them now. Let's see. Yes, for a player of 45, 3 homers, 6 RBIs in 7 games. Not too shabby. Hall of Fame numbers. He's been doing it all year, guys. It's not like he just got hot either. Let's see. We got what happened there. That's the Mets. Let's jump over to my team, the Yankees, guys. Yeah, I'm a Yankee fan. I've been a Yankee fan since long as I can remember. Uh, Back in the old Yankee Stadium, I went to the old Yankee Stadium, guys. I remember West New York had a field trip, one of those summer field trips, and we got to go to a Yankee game. I remember it. I remember Bobby Mercer was playing in that game. Yankees are losing right now, 3-0, guys. Early on the what are the top six. So yeah, Cole's go into nation's capital. He's getting hit. I got 6 hits again in 6 innings. Doesn't hit a home run, but robs one. Yes, Aaron Judge with an amazing catch the other night, saving a home run and done doubling up the runner. Just fantastic. Then we'll go to the standings. We'll see how good the Yankees are doing here. Stats, scores, schedule. A lot to talk about, guys. I don't know. Where do I go to scores? We'll go to scores. I'm sure maybe they have the standings here. Nationals up 3-0. Reds beating Athletics. Um, Come on, where's the standings? Really? Where's the tab? No, I don't know. Another teams here. I don't know. All these other teams that aren't the Yankees. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, stats, schedule. I don't get why there's no standing there, but regular season downloadable. Let's just go on to MLB. Oh, somebody's got bingo over there. Lively crowd. Some more people came in. Scores, schedule, standings. Here we go. I mean, shouldn't that be on every page, guys? Yankees, first place, New York Yankees, guys. I know there's a lot of Yankee haters out there, and they only pipe up a couple times a year. Whatever, man. You know? Uh, uh, exactly. I-20. So, yeah, so it looks like they're doing pretty good. 1-2 in a row, 6-4 in the last 10. So, barring any injuries, looks like they should be in the playoffs one way or another. Uh, and hopefully they could take home the World Series, guys. How about that? Catch me outside. Get into the World Series. Hopefully the Mets can. Yeah, there's a chance it could be a Subway Series. Why not? Uh, Remember that Subway Series that the Yankees won against the Mets? That was a fun 1-6. We gave him a little hope, but we didn't want him to get carried away because sometimes City Field slash Shea Stadium has a little magic in it too, as you all know. And I think the '86 Mets winning, and you see the Yankees here in first, uh, the AL leaders in the division. Those cheaters from Houston, the Astros, hate them. But of course, I hate the Red Sox guys. It's just it's bred in me. The hate's not as intense as it was years ago, but still, I hate I just can't stand. Uh, I can't stand the Boston team in general. All of them, New England, Celtics. I don't know. I just like hating Boston. Great city to visit, guys. If you've never been to Boston, go to Boston. A lot of fun, very clean, very historic, great bars, great shopping. Just so many things to do. I went to a place called Faneuil Hall, just a long building and just with shops and food and all this stuff. So yeah, I got a new follower. Thanks for following, guys. Stop in, say hello, guys. Say Atsapa if you want. I put the link in there and other stuff too. So let's move along. What else we got here? Oh, Jersey hate. What guys? People hate Jersey all the time. I remember growing up, even on Saturday Night Live used to make fun of Jersey all the time. We play a game here. What exit? Oh, look at the orb. Cool orb up there. What exit? We're going to be playing tonight. barring any surprise guests coming in. But let me call my mom real quick. I've been called a mama's boy a couple of times by certain individuals. Whatever, you know. Oh, I almost called you. Would she pick up? I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Well, before it gets known, I got to pick up my. Hey, Ma, how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
I'm not bad. I'm at the office doing a show, and you're on the air right now, and I just, I want to call and check in with you. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're on the air.
You're on the air.
Don't curse or anything. I know sometimes you get a little loose with your language.
It's very hard for me to have a conversation without cursing.
I know. Well, I noticed that last time we went to the diner, and you called the waitress an F and V. Very embarrassing. And look, you even laugh now about it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Sorry about
But
that.
that's all right. I wasn't. You didn't nurture me to be a bad person. Almost. Some people would differ, but some people would. So how you doing? What'd you do today, Ma?
What did I do today? Nothing much. My cleaning person came
Yes.
and did the house, and I was so tired watching her that I took a nap.
Oh. Wow.
That's what I did.
That's yeah. I hate when that happens. You watch somebody really bust their ass working, and then you take the nap.
That's right.
I can understand that. Yeah. So, well, what did I do today? I went for my walk, of course. I went to I went to a couple of stores and bought some things that I'll be selling on the www. Some great cleaning products for. Who's that? And I'm going to be sending you a link, Ma. I think I sent you the link for the fantasy football league. Did you see it in the email?
What to do with it?
You know what? I'll try and stop by tomorrow, and we'll figure it out. Thank you. Look at that bread. That's beautiful. Thank you, Grace. Hi. Okay, sounds good. I love you, Ma.
I love you too.
All right.
Okay.
The great Evelyn Suter, guys, checking in. Yes. Cool. Yes, Evelyn Suter. She married Carl Suter. I'm sorry, I can't say last name. And the rest is history, as they say, guys. You know what I mean? Here's one shrimp. I'm going to try one off camera. I don't think you can see. Perfect level of spice. Oh my God. Great bread. But a dunk into the sauce. Great way to end it away. Guys, check in. The link is in there. Come join the show if you can. It's Carlo Valerio's birthday. Carlo was used to do a radio show, Animal House Radio. Not sure if he still does it. Haven't seen it, but he had it going on, and he was one of the pioneers of podcasting too. He was doing it way before it was very popular. Great little studio down in South Jersey. I've been there a couple of times. So there. Yeah. All right, let's move on. We'll play What Exit in a second. I don't want to play it while I'm eating. Talked about, let's do a little celebrity gossip, guys. We're going to go on TMZ. And we're going to gossip a little. I mean, it's always fun to see, guys, these actors and celebrities, they're just humans. And some of them are knuckleheads. Speaking of, I'll share it and we'll just scroll right through it. Present screen. Celebrity news. Khloe Kardashian. Can't believe True's in first grade now. I guess True is her beautiful daughter. Made it to first grade. I think Chloe might have changed her face considerably, but who are we to say blah blah blah. Deadpool killer Wade Wilson sentenced to. I don't know if this is celebrity stuff. This look at this guy. Guys. Only by the grace of God. Is that the same? Let's see. Teachers without biological kids disturb me. J.D. Vance says that. Yeah, I don't understand. We try and stay away from politics here, but some stuff that comes out, trashing teachers, guys. I don't know if you know, but I am a teacher, and I don't have any children, and I got a politician that don't like me. I'm not a cat lady. All right. Um, Oscar De La Hoya. Yeah, I thought I saw Oscar De La Hoya. Here we go. And Holly Sanders, while you got your attention, get prostate exams and mammograms. Oh my God. I don't know. Will that blurt out? But the point is, guys, gotta see a doctor. I know when you're young, you don't think about it too much, but holy cow, once you hit that certain age, blood work, you should be getting blood work regularly. You should be visiting specialists every now and then. I have a great doctor, Dr. Boyajian, great doctor out of Sea Caucus. Very good, much into organic food and healthy eating. Always giving me handouts. I appreciate it, but it's always the same handout. I think he's trying to make a point. But yeah, early detection. I don't know what's going on here, guys. We'll blow past that. Vanderpump uh, Rules, a show I never really watched. Brittany Cartwright. She's finally divorced. Now time. John Jim Mature. Oh my God. A bottle in her bag. Oh, we have Mariah Carey's mom. Oh my God. Oh my God. Her mom and sister died on the same day. That's what I'm saying, guys. How famous you are. I don't have to tell you guys this. It's so sad. Did they pass away in an accident or something? I don't know. Very sad, Mariah. I feel blessed. Uh, you know, and it's her season coming up here too. Still a ways away, but I know she's got concerts planned uh, for Christmas time. Uh, Looking forward to hearing that song over and over and over again. Yeah. Let me see if I could. Did I just send that? No. I'm still on here. I'm trying to. Okay, mute. Okay. I see. Mute site. Very good. Um. Yeah. Well, I mean, what happened here? Let me take a little bit closer look. I don't want to be too morbid. Very sad. Cause of death unknown at this time. Wow. I can only speculate what's going on. Uh, Very sad. How long is this? Let's see if we can play it.
Allstate wants to remind fans that mayhem is everywhere. Like when your fantasy league meets up at your house. Everything's great until the hot plate gets too hot for the tablecloth. Now this is anything but a fantasy. So switch to Allstate, save money, select it.
Mariah Carey is dealing with the devastating loss of two of her loved ones. The legendary singer has confirmed that her mother, Patricia, and her sister, Allison, both died on the same day over the weekend. Patricia and Allison's causes of death are not known at this time. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's divorce has gotten even more complicated as they try to hash out the financial details of splitting up without a prenup. Both stars have worked on several projects since getting married, and Ben also has a hugely successful production company with his best bud, Matt Damon. The company was formed in November 2022, 4 months after Ben and Jen tied the knot, which means J-Lo could have some financial claim to the company and its profits. Diddy has filed a motion to dismiss the lawsuit filed by producer Rodney Jones. Diddy is accusing Jones of trying to score a quick settlement by throwing around salacious allegations just to hurt his reputation. Diddy also says that Jones failed to adequately plead his claims and wants the case thrown out. I'm Derek Kaufman, and that was the TMZ Minute.
Smoke. Ends up in smoke.
There you go. That was a TMZ Minute. What's up with Ben Affleck? I'm so surprised that they're getting another divorce. First of all, if they marry a zero like Ben Affleck, I don't know. Am I jealous? I guess. I just never really liked the guy. I saw him interviewed once. Very arrogant when he was young, too. Boston fan. And then you look at Matt Damon and Mr. Nice Guy, you know, humble and stuff. But I'm not surprised they're getting a divorce. They're horrible together. I don't know. Who do you think it's harder to live with, Ben or Jennifer? I'm sure Jennifer keeps a tightly. Keep a short leash, and well, she should. They're married, you know, and Ben has his issues. I think he likes to gamble. I don't think I think they're a good match, but they got their back together again and broke up again. So how many times is Jennifer get married? How many times is gonna make the same mistake? How many times? Person watching. Salute. Guys, there's a link in the comments. Join the show if you got some time. I'll be here for about another half hour. I started a little late. Had a little fender bender outside. Looks like now I got to wake up and deal with it in the morning, you know, and all that stuff. And just no bueno, no bueno. Let's see. Yeah, Jersey hate, guys. I don't know. I sometimes I get in trouble sometimes when I talk about Jersey, and you know, there's two parts of New Jersey, guys. There's the North New Jersey, and then there's South New Jersey. Quite different to each other. You know, you want to get away from it all. You go down to South Jersey. A lot of people live in North Jersey, and then they move down to South Jersey. Definitely cheaper to live down there. More room, much more quiet, and that's what people are looking for. And some people go way down south, down to Miami. But my experiences was down at the Garden State Film Festival. You know, guys, stay away from the Garden State Film Festival. I'll just leave it at that. And I got my film in it, and I go down there for the soft opening night where they showed another film in New Jersey, and the film was about a golf course, a love affair, a young love between the girl who owns it and something like that, one of the workers. Upscale, rich people. And then after the film, the filmmaker had a little Q&A, and he starts talking about how South Jersey is the real New Jersey. The real New Jersey. Now, granted, New Jersey is very diversified. As I say to my students, if anybody says that people from different religions and races and cultures can't live together in one place, you point to Hudson County, New Jersey. They're doing it 24/7. Yeah, there's some issues, of course, but the number of issues is just minuscule, especially racially and just hate-wise. We're the ones dealing with the overpopulation, or just so many people living here, and we don't even give it a second thought. For the most part, up in North Jersey, and then you get people yelling about these people and that people, and they're not even living with the people. The people who are living with the people should be complaining, but they're not, because they understand the way it should be. That's the way it should be, at least in my book. Right? I can hear you guys agree with me. Appreciate it. Back on Brenda's watching. Hi, Brenda. Lucas is watching. Brenda's the 1984 class of 1984 member for St. Joe's High School. What a great senior class that was. Just amazing. Hi, Brenda. See you soon. I'll see you at the reunion. Big reunion coming up. Weekend of Thanksgiving. That's Saturday night. Can't wait for that. Guys, a bunch of people watching. Join in. Yes, the best memories. Brenda, I tell my students all the time about the great times, how high school was back then. And I want them to have that same high school experience we had, where it was just awesome, fun, making friends and everything. Yes, absolutely. Thumbs up. But just growing up in this area, it was amazing. Wouldn't trade it for the world. And I try and instill that in them, that how cool it is to be in Hudson County. And yeah, you can walk out your house, walk around the corner, and you could see 5 laws getting broken. And, minor laws. Some are made, I don't know. But it's not that you look the other way, but what are you supposed to do? You deal with it, and it's not bad. I made 4 U-turns. I made 3 U-turns outside. Broke the law like crazy. Anyway, let's play What Exit. We got a few people here. Let's check a road out there. Let's go. Let's go down to. We're talking about South Jersey. Well, go down to Route 35. I don't know. I don't know if they have number exits here. State Highway, New Jersey, primarily through the easternmost spots, Middlesex, Monmouth, Ocean County. This great Greg Askeles came in. He's going to be having a seat down there. Huh? The gold shrimp. Yeah. Spicy. I'm on. Greg is coming down here from Pizza Time and Glory Days and Pizza Time. Here we go.
I can.
Greg, you coming down and have a little din din?
I am. That's what I was looking what you have. Can you hear me? Can you hear me verbally? Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Can you hear
That
me?
looks awesome.
Yeah, coming through
Oh
loud
wow,
and
I'm
clear.
excited. Yeah. Hey, what's going on?
It was good. You want dunk?
No, I
Wanna
can't.
have
I
some
can't do
Dunky
any
Wonky?
bread. I'm on the carnivore diet. So I gotta get some type of meat. But
I know.
hey, how we doing? Okay.
I'm trying.
I forgot today was Tuesday. Jesus.
Well-
Tuesdays come fast, right?
Yes,
So now you go back to
27th
school
already.
on Tuesday.
August 27th. Back to school next week.
Wow, that was
Tuesday, the
quick
teachers
summer, wasn't
only.
it?
And then, it was a quick August. I remember in the end of July, I was like, wow,
Really?
well, we've been out of school for a long time. You know what I mean?
You know
And
what
I figured
happens
it was
once
gonna
this
go
weather
quick,
gets so nice,
but-
you know? Woo, the weather's beautiful right now. I can't believe it. I did a couple laps around
Right.
the lake. Dude, Roomba looks wild, right? Have you seen that yet? The Roomba all lit up and everything? I guess Roomba's the restaurant. Roomba, the restaurant that's
What
in.
room?
Yeah, on the lake.
No. What, on the lake? Yeah.
That's
I pass by
awesome.
it all the time. And not in the Playa Bowl. You ever have a Playa Bowl?
I would like
You
to
gotta
go
try
out
one
on
of
it. As a kid, I always wanted to, you know? I have all those cool pictures
Yeah.
I got from Lenny DeBranco. He's like the town historian, him and Mike Marin, of all those kids out on the lake in the 60s. There's like a couple kids. They look like they could be like scout troop leaders, right? They're like paddling the boats. Yeah, it's cool. I want to check it out.
They're out there, man.
Yeah, I'm excited. The other thing too is I'm going to be doing a history show on not to come in and promote right away, but I want to do a history show, and I have I want to get those guys on, Michael Marin and Lenny DeBranco, and they know so much about the park, and I have a lot of great photos, but I like to give credit where credit is due, and like a Hudson County history show. I think it would be fun. I think we can get a lot of the West York town and the Guttenberg town people. Because I know
man.
we're all similar. Like there's that North Bergen Township website that I think it's ran by Dennis Jaslow, and like to maybe get him on because he does a great job with that town website. So I think that'd be really cool.
Well, we could get a lot of information from there. Bring that into the show.
I
Do you
do.
know
I
these
do.
people over there?
I went on Mike Marin's tours in the park. He did do like each section. He did a little Coney Island one, then he did one on the UFOs, and then he did a horror one around Halloween. I got to look on the website and see if he's doing it again. But yeah, I mean, I love the park, especially now. The fall is my favorite time of year. I know North Bergen High School tomorrow has a scrimmage, and they're scrimmaging at 3 p.m. I haven't been up to see a game in there and that stadium in a long time, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna get all my stuff out of the way in the morning, and then I get up there. Maybe I might walk the track, but who knows? Some of the people that run it up there, like you would think it was like Fort Knox. Everywhere else, people like they like for you to come and walk around, be part of it. But everywhere else, they cut off the track and like people are scouting. It's like the CIA. Yeah. So, but
Right.
yeah. So I haven't seen. I haven't heard the crack of the pads yet. I didn't go to any preseason games, so it'll be nice. I'm looking forward to it. I love high school football and college football.
One thing about right, and that's some about North Bergen. Just very loyal to their team and their town, and always coming up. And the old players always love going to the games and checking out. And that just ties into your show, Pizza Time and Glory Days, because there was some great glory days of you guys back in the day and winning state championships with your dad. The field is named after your father. And it's right up there on the scoreboard, and that must be really cool. But yeah, I don't know what kind of team they got. What's the scouting
I don't
report
know
on the
either.
team?
Hey, Jimmy
The great
D'Amato's
Jimmy
here.
D'Amato, yeah.
But yeah, so I was just up there. I was looking at, obviously Kenny Bello. He was an all-state player for North Bergen. He coached for about 10 to 12 years here, and then out at Bergen Catholic. But he had passed away this year, And I took a walk up there. You know, Kenny was all state, maybe honorable mention, All American. So I went up there and I looked, and I was going to talk to Evan Rodriguez, who's now their head coach. Who who had an opportunity to play for me and Kenny and I. And we're going to, I'm going to purchase a plaque for. There's these trees in the. There's trees off the snack bar. So usually, North Bergen's only been around since 1964, I believe, 63, 64. So there's only been so many football players that, now it's a little different, that passed away, like that age group. And, Kenny seems to be one of those memorable guys. So I'm going to go out and get a plaque and see if they'll dedicate it to him, maybe during the alumni game, when we all come back. But, it's a work in progress. Eddie Bartulovich is helping me with that, too. Eddie's, Eddie's great with that.
Oh, the great Eddie Bart. Yep. Co-host of Pizza Time back in the day. And but yeah, Kenny Bello, one of the great Pizza Time guests. Multiple times that Kenny Bello on. And very knowledgeable young man. Just great to hear. It was really cool just to sit back and hear him speak about stuff that he wanted to talk about, and just had a lot of information. And we speak your name, Kenny. I'm so happy I got to meet you. I got to know you a little bit better. But yeah, we're bringing it back and a little different this time. We're going to really, I think, focus on the 80s and the 90s and what were you doing back then and maybe picking a moment in time and talking about it because so many moments back then. I mean, from, I don't know, Biggie Smalls and Tupac to,
I'll tell you what, the 80s and the 90s, right?
Kurt
they weren't like
Cobain
two decades.
Yeah.
They were like two bicentennials. You know what I mean? Those 10 years, like when you think of 1980,
that's a really good point.
And you think of 1990, those 10 years, like, I mean, maybe I'm just being a little biased because of my age, but oh my God, I felt like so much was in there. Like when you think Reagan getting shot in 1980, and then you think in the 90s, Biggie Smalls getting killed. It's like, not to compare the president and a rapper, but Biggie Smalls, who I love. But I'm just saying, like, the whole type of dynamic of just the 80s, not even the 90s. The 90s was a strange decade, too, that went from, early 90, it sounds silly saying, I really look at it like 1978 and 1982 could be the same year to me. Right? Like, even though one was part of the ushering out the 70s and the other one's bringing in the 80s, they all seem to, like, mesh. And then same thing with the 90s. I mean, when you look at, like, 1998 and 2002, like, those, I get them all confused. I've been talking to Chris. I've been talking to you about a lot of the research I've been doing. It's hard. Like, I mean, those are recently, and I don't even remember some of that stuff that actually happened in that decade. Even just the television shows that just changed phenomenally, the Challenger shuttle, there's so much crazy stuff that happened that, like, we like to think we live in it. Every generation thinks they live in a time that's so crazy. Like right now, everybody's crazy with the woke scenario and the politics are off the train tracks. But it's like, those were crazy times too. Gary Hart, you had Bill Clinton, it's I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. And it brings back a lot of memories.
Yeah.
Like it gets a little nostalgic. When I was doing the research, like it's just crazy.
Yep.
Like some of the sitcoms that we watched, some of them were just odd. Some of them were great, like Cheers and stuff, but some of them were just garbage. I don't know.
Yeah, the technology, Brenda chiming in, not to mention technology. Allie's watching, Matt is watching. That's a good point, Brenda. Those years, it's when we went from analog to digital, from tape to files, from computer files, and I think that's a really cool thing to go through, because the digital world was a whole different world. It changed everything, and now we're in the thick of it, and it's already got to artificial intelligence and stuff like that. And back then, it was just
some of the footage was awful.
It was regular
like,
living.
I'm looking at when we went from analog to digital. Like, I'm looking at some of those. I'm not talking about video games. I'm talking about major network channels, like CBS, NBC, ABC. I mean, I'm looking at those. I'm saying,
Yeah.
oh my god, it looks like I guess that first generation. That I mean, I have a couple Panasonic old cameras that my mom had bought in the '80s, and they might have been just as good as the cameras that were on network television. Like now that I look back at my tapes, I mean, obviously the lighting was better, but I can't believe the difference between analog and digital. It's absolutely, and also the televisions, the 3.4. Like I'm looking back at some of this footage and I'm saying like, wow, like where's the rest of it? Like where's the rest of it? It's amazing that even your eyes, they always said that our eyes. That's why the movie screens were that wide. It's because that's the framing that we see peripheral. So that was always interesting to me. And now going back and looking at 3.4, everything looks like it's going to be like a horror movie because you can't see what's in the lead room or the back room. It's pretty funny, and it's funny to go back and see that and realize how accustomed we have come, to the plasmas 16:9. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
And that's the kind of stuff that's going to be discussed on Pizza Time and Glory Days. Turning back the clock and just telling the old stories. I told you once before I saw Joey Diaz talking about Hudson County Park and the stuff that happened in Hudson County Park back in the day. And, I remember all those stories of hearing this, that, and the other thing. And now I live across the street from a lot of the places. He just talks so highly about Hudson County and growing up here. And he's a funny guy. He's funny and still visits Hudson County. He came back.
That's great.
He was in North Bergen the other day, I think, having dinner with some friends. Yeah.
Yeah. It's good stuff.
But this is I don't know if did you choose a night to do it? Do we have a date that
I don't know. You want to set it up now? What do you think? Do you want to do a Wednesday
think
or
after
Thursday? What are you thinking? I like a Wednesday because Thursday there's really cool college games. They show like some good college football that is out west on Thursday nights where we get all those conferences. I really like to watch those games because it's almost like a different type of style the way they wing the ball around. So I don't know. I think Wednesday night's a great night. I mean, we used to do Wednesday, I think.
Okay. Yeah, we have Mayaville
Thursdays?
planned on Thursday
Okay.
nights. Yeah. So that
Wednesday
we'll
would be
make
great.
Wednesday night.
I'm gonna film a couple commercials for it. I want to get it out there, so try to get some buzz going, and we'll have some fun. I'll tell you what, I really had a great time last time we did Pizza Time. So if we could just get some of those guests back, even just telling stories to rehash, to let us know, what the show's all about, we'll have a good time. There's so many freaking cool people.
Who could forget? Who could forget the Blizzard show where they called
We can
off
find
school and no school and there was like a foot of snow, 2 feet of snow. We made it up to the studio and we did it. And we got to find that show because it was in the
did
middle
5
of the
hours.
afternoon.
Yeah, we did 5. That was a
Really?
5-hour
5
show.
hours?
We had the snowplow people calling in, Mr. Shaw and a bunch of people that were giving us down to the minute weather. And oh my God, we almost
remember
lost
that.
Chick. Chick went out in the
Oh,
snow
my
to get some pizza, and we almost lost him because he was driving a small car at the time. He got snowed in somewhere. Michael John.
Guys, check out Mike Ciccarelli on Facebook. Just posting really good videos. He travels around, does some food taste, and gives reviews on restaurants around. Very interesting. Gets a lot of hits on his videos, and he'll be the first to tell you too. But a great guy, a great dog. He has a dog named Blue. I got some people leaving tonight. Take care, guys. Thanks for coming to the office. Trevor Diamo, ciao. Some patrons leaving the office, guys. 68th Street, Park Avenue. I'm driving down Park Avenue, ready to park, and a freaking guy's double parked. I go around him. He pulls out while I'm going around him.
He
And he
hit
hit
your
my car. My
Oh, my
rental
God.
car. Yeah, tonight.
You have
And I
a
was
rental
like,
car right now? He had a rental car? Oh my God.
Yeah. So, and I'm bringing it back tomorrow. I'm supposed to bring it back tomorrow. So he says he knows this auto mechanic here, the auto repair guy, I'm meeting him
Oh
tomorrow
my
at
God.
10. And I don't know. I'm just like, it's just like,
It's
I
the
can't get
worst when
ahead.
that
I can't
happens,
get ahead,
right?
Greg. That's just the worst. I couldn't believe it. I was like fucking hours away from dropping the car off. Anyway, guys, call in. Tell us about your horrible experiences with rent the cars. Whatever. All right, Greg. Maybe you could play this game with us. Did you play what exit?
No.
All right, I'm going to go on to a New Jersey highway, the Garden State Parkway. I'm going to give you an exit number, and you got to tell me what city.
I
That's
know. I
really
just
all right.
pass up exits all the time. Like maybe I'll know them. It's just I always pass them up. I'm a daydreamer, so I daydream. I go right by them.
All right.
I can probably tell you the exit after each exit.
All right. We'll start with a relatively easy one. We'll see. What is exit 98 on the Garden
Come on.
State Parkway?
No,
That's correct. Holy cow. That was quick.
I remember going. We go through that. You go through. Sometimes we used to sneak. We used to go through that one gas station, and you go the back roads from like 102 or something to sneak into Belmont. There was another sneaky way, but I used to go 98 because I could never remember the sneaky way. You know what I mean? I was always in the car a little banged up at that point. You drink a little bit back then. Had a couple road apples. In the car.
Yep. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure you experienced the traffic on the Parkway, guy. When we used to go when we were teenagers, man, it was fucking packed sometimes, man. There's bumper to bumper trying to get onto the Parkway, and I had a Jeep, and of course, all the doors were off, the top was off, and you're hanging out next to somebody who's in a little car, sweating their ass. All right, let's try another one. Garden State Parkway, exit. Exit 9.
Name the town. It's 3. It's North Brunswick.
Name 1.
North Brunswick. Exit 9. Wait, on the turnpike or the Parkway?
On the Parkway.
Oh Jesus!
Well, you know what? That's too far down. You know what? I was thinking on the Parkway. What's exit 9 on the turnpike?
North Brunswick. Yeah, north, south, like all that. Exit
Edison.
It brings you to. They're all in there, but it brings you to Route 10. Route 10. If you go into Rutgers, well, exit 9's Rutgers. That's like a city.
153 on the Parkway.
Ooh, I've never been up that high. I'm gonna say.
Yes, you have.
I'm gonna say 153. I'm gonna say Franklin Lakes. Wait,
that would be the exit.
Woodcliff Lake. Woodcliff Lake.
Nope. I don't see Woodcliff Lake anyway.
Wait, Clark, New Jersey.
Clark?
No.
It says it's Route 3 for the Lincoln Tunnel.
That's not a city.
I know. I'm sorry. 151.
I'm gonna say Clifton.
Clifton, yes. 154 is Clifton.
Because I know that's the Route 3 one.
46.
Bullets. There was a great place there called it was called Titillation. It was a nice little sports bar. Yeah, fun. Right in that area, right off Route 346. Great place to be. If anybody's been out there. I believe that it was actually in Nutley. I could be wrong. Yeah. What else you got?
Nutley.
Did I get it right?
We'll do one more.
Yeah.
That one you got right. I'll give you that one. Exit. Okay, on the Parkway. Oh, see, I'm thinking of it at the Turnpike.
You can give me turnpikes.
I'll give you the Turnpike. Exit 14A.
Okay, 14A. I'm going to say Newark and Newark Airport. Or Elizabeth. Fuck. Sorry. That's that person. All right, wait, hold on. The 13s are Elizabeth. 14 is going to be A, would be. Do the letters represent anything? 14A.
14A. No, just the order of the exits.
It's weird that 16E and 16W. West
14
and East. Okay. 14A.
Yeah, we could break it down. Exit 14 is the airport.
Newark. It's got to be Newark.
Yes.
I'm going to say Raymond Boulevard.
What city?
Elizabeth? Newark. It's got to be Newark.
Nope.
Hold on.
No.
14A. 14A. I'm going to go with city, huh? Carteret. Union. Wait.
No. So we're heading down South Jersey.
South.
We're going south, and you're going to Newark
Bayonne.
Airport.
Oh, how did I
correct.
get that? Caven
And if
Point.
you-
Caven Point.
Hey, it happened.
They go, that's where the stadium is down there, downtown Jersey City, Bayonne.
What's 14B?
Jersey City.
That's correct. Beautiful Jersey City, armpit of the nation. They used to be calling it, guys. We talked a little bit about Jersey hate, how people hate New Jersey for some reason.
I don't think people hate New Jersey. I think they make fun of dirty Jersey because they fly into Newark. You see Newark. You see some of those energy plants out there, right? It's terrible. But you know what? Where else were they going to put them? It was swampland,
Oh, my God.
right? You know, but I got to be honest with you. I was listening to a Frank Sinatra. It might even be the main event. I'm not sure. But he says while he's like in between the songs, he says something along the lines like, you know, something about his wife leave my girl. Like I think it was his girlfriend. My girlfriend just took the pot and left, or took all my stash and left. And then he's like something else. And then he says, if you believe that, he's telling like a lie. He goes, I like to sell you a lot of swampland in New Jersey. And it's funny because now they built all like Secaucus is all built up. Right? Right when you think about all those areas, they're putting up hotels and everything. The light rail's going right through the swamp, all the way out that way to Rutherford. It's crazy when I drive by there. I was always wondering, like, when were they going to do something with, like, because the land around here is scarce, you know? Like, when are they going to, like, create something in that swamp? And now it is, you know? I mean, this building's still trying to settle.
And there's so much more swamp area out there, man. It's, you know, I keep thinking the Secaucus is going to sink. I don't know how these engineers do it. Yeah. But I think we're going to wrap it up, Greg. We're at 9 o'clock. I try and keep it going to 9 o'clock. Started a little late because of the accident. Lorenzo, freaking Lorenzo, nice guy, came out. He didn't want to, you know. He said, "Can we do it?" I know the guy who works right here. We exchanged the information, and that was it. But never a dull moment. Never a dull moment more. I just not surprised by it anymore, Greg. You know, it just happens, and we have to deal with it. So start to deal with it, guys. And tune in next week here. We're going to come back to the office. We'll do another show. Hopefully Greggy will come by. And maybe that next Wednesday could be our first test run of Pizza Time and Glory Days. And we'll just do a quick studio check and see what's going on. Guys, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're getting the band back together slowly but surely. Come down, check it out. Come down to the office. It's on 68th Street, Park Avenue in beautiful Guttenberg, New Jersey, home of Brianna Paulino, a high-tech graduate, got a free ride to UPenn.
Oh my God.
Imagine getting a free ride to UPenn because of your intellectual ability.
Get out of here.
Very happy.
Wow.
Broadcasting major. Who'd have thought?
The Ivy League.
Who'd have
That's big
thought?
time.
Yes. It is big time. Oh my God. But thanks for tuning in, guys. We talked with Greggy. We talked with Grace, the bartender. Come on down. We'll check you out soon. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week from the office.
Good stuff, bro.